We saw before that it can be a good idea to unwrap. Sometimes, when it's safe, and also sometimes when you want the program to panic when something goes wrong, and you want to really know that there's a problem, and then you can fix it. There is there's a macro called panic, and you can use this a lot too. And as you might imagine, it makes a panic. And so here's the simplest way to use it. You just write panic and the bang here to make it into a macro, and then it just it panics here, and it makes this this little error message. And you can write your own error message as well. You can say, my goodness, something has gone wrong. And then this will tell you, it'll give you your error message, and then you can see, it's on line 2, column 5, and then you can go and find your error. And so that is pretty easy. Now, of course, you would want to use this when there's the chance that you are writing something that will compile, it'll run perfectly, but maybe something could go wrong that you won't see, because it'll work, and then off in the background it's giving you the wrong data or something like that. And I have a small example here, and we call it prints 3 things. And what it does is it's a vec of I32s. And then what you do is it absolutely has to have 3 things. That's what we're imagining here. So you have 3 things here, and vector 0, 1, and 2. And so you print it, or actually not that. We are indexing into the vector, not a tuple. So there you go. And that will print out the 3 things. And then, if it's too short, then it'll panic. But so first, let's imagine that we have a perfect vec for this. So 8, 9, and 10, and then prints 3 things, and you put my vec into there, and everything works exactly as it should, I think. And there you go, 8, 9, and 10. And then, we leave this alone, and then we go off and we write, 5,000 more lines of code, and we forget about this. And later on, we start putting some more numbers into here because we forgot, and we decided that we need a 10, we need a 10, we need a 55, and we also need a 99. And so we have, 6 things. And for some reason, we need to this function, we are only using it with vecs that have 3 things, and they can't be any longer than this, but we're not checking. And it's going to work perfectly right. It prints the 3 things, but in our program, this is not good. It's supposed to check for that. So that is where we would use the panic. This is one thing we can do. So we want to write, very simple, if vector .lang .len is not equal to 3, then we can panic, and we put in our error message, and my vec must always have exactly 3 items, like that. And then we, everything else is the same. And then now it's going to panic for us and say, my vec, give us the error message, and then we can see it, and oh, that's right, we it has to have 3, and that is the that's the obvious use for panic. And besides that, there are some 3 other things that I want to show you that are kind of similar. And actually, I'm going to show you in the next video, but I'll give you the names right now. So one is called assert, another one is called assert geek, and another one is called assert NE, and that means not equal. Well, I'll tell you what they do. This is, and then I'll show you more in the next video. So this one is two things must be equal, otherwise it will panic. And this one is put in an expression that that must work. And we will look at that. It's like actually I should. So it must be a Boolean. So it must give you a return true, otherwise it will panic. So we will look at these right in the next video.